Okay, folks, buckle up. We're about to watch a masterclass in holding the line for the First Amendment. This is from a recent Senate hearing, and Senator Jim Jordan is not having it today. We've got a witness from the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, in the hot seat. And the question is the simplest, most fundamental one you can ask in a free society.
Mr. Mayall, did the Biden administration censor people?
I'm sorry. Thank you for your question. I'm here to talk about what's happening in Minnesota.
A simple question. Did they do it?
On
the previous
ground.
administration censor American speech? You're from the ACLU. You should care about that, too.
We do care about free speech, but what I'm talking about here today is the most significant threat to free speech.
I got that. You've said that every time the Democrats ask you a question. I want to know, did the previous administration censor American speech?
Chair, this is not, what is happening in Minnesota is not normal.
Well,
Did you catch that? Look at the dance. The senator asks a straight yes or no question. Did the Biden administration censor people? And the witness immediately pivots. I'm here to talk about what's happening. No, answer the question. This is the ACLU. Their entire reason for existing is to protect free speech from government overreach. And when faced with the most blatant example of it in our lifetimes, pressuring Facebook and Twitter to take down posts, they suddenly want to talk about something else. That tells you everything. The ideology has overtaken the mission. If the censor is wearing your jersey, you look the other way. Jim Jordan sees it, and he's not letting it go. Now watch how Jordan lays out the case. He doesn't just scream censorship. He walks through the methodical, chilling progression. He quotes Zuckerberg's own testimony to Congress. He starts with day 3 of the Biden administration, with a specific order to take down an RFK Jr. tweet. Then it moves to policy meetings, brainstorm some additional policy levers. It goes from take down this tweet to change your entire moderation rules to suit our political needs. This is the blueprint.
Officials from the Biden administration, including the White House, repeatedly pressured our teams for months to censor COVID-19 content, including humor and satire. Did it happen, Mr. Mayall?
Chair, I would love to be sitting here talking about online privacy, but I'm here talking about what's happening on the streets
of Minnesota. Mark Zuckerberg lying to the committee when he said that?
I'm not here to speak about that.
Well, here's how
I wish I was, but I'm here to speak about the most significant threat to free speech.
Mr. Price, let me ask. Here's how it works. Day 3 of the Biden administration, they send a tweet from the White House to Twitter, take down this tweet ASAP. It was a tweet from RFK Jr., and it was about COVID. So that's how it started, specific tweets. Then it progressed to policy. We have all kinds of documents we got in our investigation last Congress which show the policy. Change your policy. Leadership asked misinformation policy, a couple of teams on product policy to brainstorm some additional policy levers. So then it was broader. First, it's just a specific tweets. Oh, we got to stop this tweet from influential people. Then it's a broader policy. And now we got foreign governments trying to impact American speech. And it's so pervasive that you have individuals who put a Bible verse up that they're coming out. That's the progression this takes. Is that accurate, Mr. Price?
Yes, sir.
That's how it goes. One tweet. We don't like RFK Jr. Oh, by the way, everything RFK Jr. said in that tweet was true. Back to Mr. Kiley's point. So many things they said to take down were true.
This is so crucial. He's establishing the pattern. It's incremental. It starts with someone you might not like RFK Jr., whatever, so some people cheer. But the mechanism, the tool of government coercion is now built. And if they can do it to him, they can do it to anyone. Jordan then makes his most powerful move. He brings in the global victims.
Back to Mr. Kiley's point, so many things they said to take down were true. I bet Mr. Linehan would agree with that too. That's how it goes. Sometimes the thing they want to censor is the truth. That's how this works. This is, oh, by the way, Mr. Linehan, when they arrest you, were there cameras there? I'm just curious. No. How about you, doctor? When you were charged, how was that? How did that happen? Oh, let me go back for a second. I was curious about this too, Mr. Linehan. When you were apprehended at Heathrow Airport, what did the police officers say? What did they say to you? Did they say, were they coming in aggressive? Or did they say, hey, man, we're sorry. This is ridiculous. We got to do our, How did that go down?
I got that impression that they felt a bit embarrassed about it, yeah. I mean, I think basically the UK police are now in this situation where they are trying to contain every problem that Keir Starmer doesn't want to talk about. And that's all they do.
Yeah.
You know, we can't get burglaries investigated and rapists put in prison, but we can get the police.
They can arrest a comedian who tweeted something in the United States who's not even a UK citizen. They can do that.
Yeah.
And the police are just like, oh, dude, sorry about this. We gotta do it.
Yeah.
Right?
It's an
My guess is it was the same with you, doctor. Is that right? I mean, did they say, maybe
Yes,
I'm wrong, but that'd be my guess.
Yes, my process started over 6 years ago, and there was a pride parade in Finland, and my church, the leadership of the church, decided to support that parade, also financially.
Yeah.
And it was a shock to me, and I was afraid that this would undermine people's trust on Bible. And then it is not only about marriage or sex, but also about salvation of people. And that's why I wrote that Twitter update, where I took a photo from the Bible and made a question to the leadership of the church.
Yep.
After that, some citizen made a criminal complaint about my Twitter update, and police
did
started
the police come to your house? Did the police come to your house in charge? How'd it work?
The police started to investigate the case.
Yes.
And I was then interrogated by police in a small police room, which was a very unreal situation because just some years
For a Bible
before
verse.
I was a minister of interior. And then I was sitting there, the Bible was on the table, and the police was asking me very theological questions.
If I could, I just about out of time, doctor, but I just want to say,
Listen to this man from the UK, arrested at Heathrow for a tweet. And he says the police were embarrassed. They knew it was wrong. The order came from political higher-ups who don't want to deal with the speech. And the Finnish doctor, this is heartbreaking. A former interior minister, interrogated in a tiny room with the Bible on the table as evidence. For a Bible verse, Jim Jordan is connecting the dots. When the most powerful government in the world winks at censorship, it gives a green light to every two-bit regime and woke prosecutor in Europe to start arresting people for wrong think. The US used to be the shining city on a hill, the example of free speech. Now our government's actions are the excuse used to persecute a Christian in Finland. Let that sink in.
doctor, but I just want to say this. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That's where it progresses to. Specific tweets, broad policy, foreign governments getting involved in American speech, and so focused on it that they're willing to come after a member of parliament who simply posted a Bible verse. And they know it's wrong, as evidenced by the police have said, like, dude, we're sorry, we gotta do it. They know it's wrong. And we can't even get the guy from the ACLU to admit that the previous administration censored speech. That's the state of affairs. That is the state of affairs. The fact that the guy from the ACLU can't even say, oh yeah, they did it. Mark Zuckerberg said it. We got all kinds of evidence of it. And it's so pervasive, they're even going after people, nice people like the doctor, who simply put a Bible verse online.
Mr. Chairman.
I yield back.
Boom. Mic drop. That's the state of affairs. He's absolutely right. This wasn't just a gotcha moment. This was a structured, logical, and morally compelling argument. Part 1. He exposed the hypocrisy of the institutions like the ACLU that are supposed to protect us but are now complicit through their silence. Part 2. He documented the playbook, specific targeting, to policy change, to international. Part 3. He humanized it. It's not about content moderation. It's about a Finnish grandmother fearing for her salvation, a comedian in handcuffs, and an American citizen being silenced by their own government. Jim Jordan's role here is essential. In that room, he is the prosecutor, the jury, and the voice for every person who's been silenced. While others bureaucratic jargon, misinformation, harmful content, community standards, Jordan calls it what it is, censorship. He forces people to say the quiet part out loud or reveal their hypocrisy by refusing to. This is why these hearings matter. It's not about changing the minds of the witnesses in the room. It's about presenting the evidence to the American people. It's about showing you the pattern, connecting the dots from a DC office to an interrogation room in Helsinki. And it's about asking, is this who we are? Do we want a government that has power to decide which Bible verses are acceptable to post? Senator Jordan just gave us a 5-minute masterclass in why the First Amendment isn't a historical relic, it's the front line. And he's standing on it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Should the ACLU be defending speech from all government, or only from governments they disagree with? This is a conversation we have to have. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Defend free speech. We will see you in the next one.